ended up having some technical difficulties and it ended up quitting. I don't know if someone reset the Wi-Fi or something, but as of right now, this is our character. He's looking like a beast. Again, I'm going to be changing a little bit because we do have a lot of we can do, and I want him to be more of an eerie and creepy assassin. I'm not sure if I'm going to necessarily keep with the swords because as you can see they're slow. I'm planning on doing daggers.
So you're the newest. Save if you're still breathing. Did and more. But they'll keep. You can turn each one in as it's completed. I'll teach you how to use it effectively and keep you quick on your feet.
Okay, it's nice to come here because you can actually
your target. When you've completed all those, we'll see if I might
pretty much what
more.
he's telling me is that I have some people to assassinate, and also what I was trying to say is that it's really nice coming to this place because they're all assassins. You can talk to them about getting certain things upgraded, which in our case it's going to help a lot because we are actually playing an assassin build. Not only are we a part of the Assassin's Guild, but we're actually playing the part in being an assassin overall, which is nice that we get to have that immersion. So what we're going to do first is we're actually going to head up to, I don't really want to mess with Windhelm right now. Let me see what type of warmth these clothes provide us. Okay, so really not the best. What we're going to want to do in this gameplay too is we're going to want to eventually find armor that we can have enchantments on that reduce our frost damage or cold. I don't know if that's a thing in the game. I know there's a frost resistance, but I don't know if it goes into the cold because going up in the hills or the mountains is really bad. So I'm trying to think of where we should go next. Why was I wanting to head up for character change? We can worry about that later. So we actually are going to head up to, oh yeah, I can't press turbo. I forgot. Here. To make this a whole lot easier, I pressed the wrong one, sorry about that. But to make this a whole lot easier on myself, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just turn off survival mode, not for the whole playthrough of course, but just until we can get ready. And what I mean by that is we're going to do we are going to do some of the missions for the assassins, and then what we're gonna do is through that we're gonna make money. With that money we're going to buy a bunch of food. We're gonna probably through this stream, that's what we're gonna do, is we're gonna go around to these different places that we have to go to, get food from getting the money that we get from assassinating people, and through the missions we're gonna pick up on weapons and skills. That's what I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna end up paying the people at the sanctuary for skills. For instance, the main person there, or one of them, the guy we were talking to, how I was gonna get light armor help, yeah, we're gonna go to him and pay for that. And then we're also gonna see if they have a one-handed, because reason being that we're kind of sitting at the very bottom of things right now, and we don't want to be there. Okay, so our weapons do probably about 30 more damage. Okay, I was confused because I was like, why is there random armor sitting on the ground? But I remember from earlier we dropped it because I don't remember why, but is this a okay? I thought so. It's one of these. You can actually save
business. Be on your way.
I wouldn't talk to me like that, sword.
Step aside.
Why did he become an enemy? That's something that I hate about these is for some reason you'll go to help them and they'll end up being your enemy because I don't know why, but I guess you're not really supposed to be able to help the people that are there, so they probably put it in the game's files for the person to become your enemy, which is, in my opinion, kind of dumb, but they do that a lot with the game. Alright, we're going to get a bow kill because I feel like that's much better. Because yeah, actually I forgot that we are using a bow for this playthrough. If we have good shots, we're gonna do it. If someone's running at us, of course, then we're gonna be using daggers. He is sleeping, so we're actually gonna come up here and get a nice shot and go right. Alright. We laid the poor man back in bed. Anyway, so we're going to actually also loot people, which is specifically why I wanted the backpack, because our weight does say 375 and 300 right now, but in reality it's 150 for what is it called? Survival mode. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take Windhelm Stables and we're going to head up to Dawnstar, which is going to give us another town that we can go to, which is nice. Eventually we are going to end up marrying, maybe? I don't think so. Reason being that, actually I think we are going to marry, and we're going to buy one of the cheapest homes in Skyrim. We're not going to make a home or buy one of the really expensive ones. The reason why we are getting married is because, for one, they end up setting up a shop when you get married, and you can get money from that. So I suggest that if you're looking for getting easy money in the game, so you can get armor, supplies, or whatever you need, I would definitely suggest, for one, right at the start of when you start playing the game, get married and start some kind of faction where you can get money, whether it's the Thieves Guild, the Dark Brotherhood, whatever it is, as long as it suits your preference. I'm not sure why he's not up there yet or in this area, because this is his camp, if I don't recall. Okay then. I guess we can rummage around and see where he might be. Or is this the guy himself?
It's the safest.
I'm so dumb. I was confused because he normally doesn't stand here, but it might. I think it actually is because I have an immersion thing. But why is he standing there like that? It's like he's looking up at God and he's like, man, look at that creation. He's like, how did that man create everything? He's like thinking to himself, get out of the hallucination. Anyway, better bundle up. This may keep up. Okay, he's talking about the snow, but so we're gonna be in the next town, and you will see that there is a lot of changes to the usual Dawnstar, and a bunch of the, actually pretty much every town. I love the changes that this mod does, or whatever. It adds so much more immersion. Like, look at this. It's like a big castle opening, kind of, that it reminds me of like an ice castle. And you come in here and there's like this carriage here, there's all these different like things, the steps for the guards, like if someone, like a guard was up here like shooting down at an enemy or stuff. Cool things to be more immersive, and it's really nice. Okay, we're actually gonna use this new updated version of Dawn Guard to our advantage to get this assassination kill. The way we're gonna do that is, as you can see, coming across here and using our bow, because we do want to hide in plain sight while still being able to make the kill. Okay, now we're gonna want to quickly. Well, we killed her. It will load in eventually, but the reason why I want to get out of here is so we don't get caught. We actually, I have to kill Narfi, but okay, we're gonna have to walk from Helgen to Irisip, which is not hard. But, so this is probably going to be quite a long stream because the walking to certain places that we might not know and we can't fast travel to, but that's fun. It's fun to do that. It just adds that ever so immersion that we love to see in the Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim. My aim is so bad. Stop him dead in his tracks. The next, speaking of this armor type, this is probably going to be the armor type that we start out with. There's a specific mod, like not for this, I wasn't saying for this playthrough, but in the next one that we're going to be doing, because in this playthrough I'm kind of just going to do like a what you should get for an assassin build, what of course places you should go to for an assassin build for Skyrim once I'm done, and showcasing what you should do, what you should pay for, even when it comes to your house, on like a survival playthrough or a more tough playthrough with still that immersion and whatever class you want to do, specifically assassin for this one. Once I'm done with this, we're going to be doing a mercenary one, or just a warrior in general. And there's this mod that starts us off as a mercenary, and it's really nice. So now what we're going to do is we're going to steal this horse. Let's get out of sight. I don't give a fuck. It's not like you're gonna be able to do the thing. I have literally a fucking wizard that has the magic skills of a fucking god, okay? Got him. Nope. How does that not?
No, not like this. Already lost.
The reason why I'm like taking my time killing these guys is because of the fact that we're actually getting levels up from this, which is really nice. another thing I suggest you get, of course, so this is what you want to do. You want to get the house in Whiterun first and foremost, whenever you can. Remember to always save up. You always want to have at least about 5,000 gold in your inventory. The reason being that all the houses that you're ever going to get in Skyrim are either 5,000 or more, and depending on what you do in Skyrim, you make more money. And this is one of the really cool... Oh, are we even going there? No, we're not. Okay, so what I was trying to say is, the first things you want to do in Skyrim when you're making an initial character, no matter what class, and no matter what you're doing, whether you're going with more an immersive home style character where you live at home, you do all that stuff, or you're a complete warrior that never goes to your house except for like to see your family every once in a while type thing, or really never at all. You should always at least go to your house a little bit for this specific reason. And it's better to not go there all the time, but every once in a while once you get the shop set up that I was talking about earlier. The reason being that you want to get a shop set up first, and you also want to get a horse. Reason why is that when you get a horse, especially if you're playing in survival mode, it's going to be a hell of a lot easier to get around the world. If you're not like switching off survival mode to fast travel, of course, but if you're not doing that, you're gonna want a horse. Because if you don't have a horse and you're just kind of little nattling about it, like trying to walk everywhere,
it happened so fast. No, I was too afraid. You're too kind.
It's like
thank you. Be careful and stay safe.
It's not gonna do anything if you're just walking across the world. By the way, these guys here are survivors of the Helgen ambush from the dragon, and you can pay them gold and they'll thank you and be on their way, which will probably get them food, so I suggest doing that. Just a little tip, that you can find them around random places in Skyrim if you're actually adventuring like you should be in Skyrim. But anyway, back to what I was talking about earlier, is the fact that you want to get a horse because, of course, you don't want to walk around Skyrim because that's going to take you hours in real life, even to just get to a certain destination if you're just walking around. By the way, this game looks amazing right now. Anyway, so what you want to do is buy the horse. It's only $1,000. It might seem like a lot at first, but it's actually really not. It's quite easy to get. And then the 5,000, I'd say, is a little bit more on the medium side of things. Not really. That's still quite decently easy if you just save up and then go out adventuring again like you're supposed to, and get money by getting more expensive items to sell. Like, for instance, if you are not playing a character where you're gonna want armor that has enchantments, and you keep coming across enchanted armor, for instance, you're going to want to sell that. The reason being that any enchanted armor normally sells for at least 200, 300 to thousands of gold, which is phenomenal. That's worth. Going right over his head or something. Oh well, he's dead. Oh, it's because I have I'm using the ice areas now. We're gonna just do this so we can get a little bit of value from killing these guys. Oh, I hope we didn't just kill our friend.
Enough of it.
Okay, we don't have any more arrows because we kind of did waste them earlier. I can't remember what we were killing. Alright, we're gonna jump it. I did not die, thankfully, but we are in the water now. Just a little tip that wasn't very smart, but anyway. Also, earlier what I was trying to say before we were rudely interrupted by the bear and having to kill everybody. So, getting a house is really important because not even just a house, but you also need to have a spouse, whatever your preference is, I don't care. But, just get a spouse, and once they tell you that, they are, like, setting up a shop, which I'm pretty sure you specifically have, you specifically have to buy a house, which is what, like, bring them to the house. Like, for instance, Whiterun. You have to buy a house in Whiterun, and then you have to then, what was I gonna say? And after you buy the house in Whiterun, you then have to get married. Then what they'll do is they'll say, I want to set up a shop in this town. Then from there, every time you wait about a week or so, you have up to 1,000 gold. And why this is so important is for leveling up by buying skills from people, or buying armors that you really want but you can't buy because you don't have the specific amount of money, or if you even need to pay off a debt or whatever you need to do. It is just specifically so good.
Time to get lost, friend.
I forgot that this fucking person is on here. And of course. Well, that didn't go to very good. Okay, so we're only, well, not 23 minutes in, because we did do a little bit on the other one, which is going to go with this. That's why I named it part 2 of part 3, because it did, mess out. But if this one ends up ending, I'm just going to leave it at that. But right now what we're going to do is, for some reason it kept telling us that the guards are pursuing us still, which is really annoying, because now I'm probably going to be, okay, yeah, I'm all the way back in the river, which now what's going to happen is they're going to come up to me and be all like, oh yeah.
By order of the Yard, stop right there.
Okay.
I guess you're smart.
Where did they, I can't remember where they take me. Do they take me to Marthal? Or no, not Marthal, what am I saying? They would probably take me to Riften. Yeah. Okay. So now, we're just gonna leave here and hurry up and get to Nazir. And then what we're gonna do is get the money, which I'm pretty sure it's like 500 gold each, or that's just in all. I can't remember. But we're gonna get that money. Actually, I think it's 250 maybe each, but that doesn't matter. I mean, it does, but you know what I mean. So we're gonna go there and actually do that. I'm actually gonna give my
Divine. I am an apprenticed wizard.
I've noticed he doesn't even have these on.
You lead, I'll follow.
That old woman who runs the orphanage has been murdered. Take my advice. Don't listen to that talk of a face skull. Down in the
Okay, since we're here, how much money do we have? Oh, never mind. We can just do that later. We'll just do that in the next episode. Sadly, this one wasn't much of like survival. This was more of like, let's get set up for survival. So, I'm sorry about that, but that is going to be a part of the series because this is going to be a 10 episode series. Up to a 10 episode series, so I'm going to have to get everything done within that time. Reason why I set 10 episode series, up to 10 episode series, is, unless it's like a game where I have to do more than that, is because I don't like having to waste my time on certain series that might get boring, things like that. Of course, I want you guys to enjoy it too. That's why I set a little bit higher of a boundary.
It is her voice we follow.
Oh God.
Her will. Would you dare risk disobedience?
I could have gone the other way, but I mean, actually, yeah, this is the same place. Okay.
Haven't you talked to Astrid? She's by the pool greeting the Night Mother and her little jester. She has a contract for you. Come see me afterward. Haven't you talked to Astrid?
So yeah, I knew it. So we are gonna actually, this is the last thing we're gonna do, and then we'll be done with this. We'll be done with this whole episode for the day. Actually, the very last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go change appearance of our character a little bit.
You are sure to earn our lady's favor.
You and the Night Mother are of course welcome here, sister. And you will be afforded the respect deserving of your position as keeper. Understood, husband?
Her. Oh, yes, yes, yes! Thank you, thank you, thank you.
But make no mistake, I am the leader of this sanctuary. My word is law. Are we clear on that point?
Oh, yes, mistress. Perfectly. You're the boss.
Ah, there you are. Good. I was done speaking with that muttering fool anyway. We've got some business to discuss. I do indeed. You must go to the city. The girl's been running her mouth. Her name is Muiri. Just do whatever since it's your first Ah, there you are. Good.
No, I
was
didn't
done
want to
speaking with
start.
that muttering fool anyway. We've got some business to discuss. Go. Take care of the Muiri contract. There will be plenty more, I promise you.
Alright, so this is actually very nice because we do get paid very decently for this, and we get paid for doing the other ones, so we will have a good amount of money. And the even nicer thing about this is we have to go head over to, how much money do we have again? I think we only had 117, I think it said, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna head here into Falkreath. Reason being that I'm doing this is the fact that we need to sell a couple things and get up to 300 gold. Reason being that, or it's 200 or 300 gold, but reason why that is that we are gonna buy an amulet tomorrow, and we're actually gonna marry the person that we end up helping. Reason why is, like I told you earlier, once you get a spouse, you can eventually start making money together, and it's just a cool little thing to have because then you can make a family, and it's just a wholesome journey to go upon, I guess. And because of the fix, we cannot get anywhere in here, sadly. But wait, there's a door right there. Okay, so we are gonna end up doing that once we are done with the mission, but right now we have to get some money. We actually can get it from harvesting these crops and selling it to someone. that's another thing you guys should always do is if you are out there playing Skyrim. 1 second, sorry, I was checking the time because I do have to get ready in a couple hours, and then yeah. But if you guys are playing Skyrim out there, you always,
unless you intend to bury someone, this isn't the place you're looking for, traveler.
1 sec.
Could you deliver the ashes? Thank you.
Alright, actually we're gonna get money from this, so we're gonna do it, and then we can sell the vegetables, which is also gonna give us more money. But what I was trying to say is, anytime you come across a farm, always pick the plants and sell them to the person that owns the place.
My husband with
Because, see, look,
honest pay for honest work.
for that, the 12, we got 12 gold, not
Honest
the best,
pay for
but if
honest
you
work.
add it up, it gets good. 5 gold for that.
Honest pay
Again,
for honest work.
it's not great, but it's still immersive and good.
Thank you for bringing this to me.
Good money.
It is through the
There we go. Now what we can do is we don't even have to do what we were gonna, we're gonna head up to Rift and buy an amulet tomorrow, so we have it on us. We're gonna get the job done, and once we're done with the job, we're going to report back. Then we're gonna go marry her. Then we're gonna end it there. After we actually are gonna, before we marry, we're gonna change our looks and get the right attire for the situation, and then we'll be done. Oh wait, another thing that I always forget about this game. Always, if you're playing a survival mode, especially, always search the barrels, because like right there, I just got 5 chicken breasts, which give me a lot of health, and
What do you say to
it's insanely valuable because those give, again, a lot of health, and you can't normally find that many. Oh yeah, what do I do? I gotta go over here. Sorry, I got sidetracked.
What in the name of...
Running a little light in the pockets, lad? Welcome
Shut up.
to the Bee and Bar.
Okay.
New around Riften? Take my advice. Stay at the Bee and Bar. The bunkhouse isn't.
What the fuck?
You're a stranger here too, huh?
I will say that lady back there that we just heard on Majol the Lioness, I would say that she's one of the best spouse options. She's a complete badass, to say the least.
How may I... Wonderful. Mara is the goddess of love. We also perform wedding ceremonies for all... Yes, if you were ready. Typically, a person who is... When another person shows interest, here you are. Good luck. Mara bless you.
Yeah, so the amulets of Mara are actually that expensive. I'm actually gonna just full on marry this dude, probably. Actually, we might marry the other way. I don't know. We'll have to think about it. Markers. I love the,
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for... Yeah? Last thing, the Blackbriars. The Blackbriar... Me? I'm Maul. Never seen... So what do you want to know? Be seeing you around.
Alright, anyway. So, now what we're gonna do is take the carriage to Marker, since we don't have it marked. And we're gonna get started on this mission. We actually, there is a little thing that a long time ago, a lot of the stuff that I found on Skyrim, I found out by myself.
Yes. Where do you want to go?
Because I've been playing the game since I was 8 years old, or 7 years old. No, 8, yeah. So
Climb and back, and we'll be on.
it's been a very long time because I'm 16 now, so it's been specifically 8 years. and I'm pretty sure that's around when it was made. I mean, I can't recall exactly. Here, let me check the thing when it was made. Oh wait, I can't see right now. Anyway, yeah, so I've been playing for a really long time, and most of the time, I was the one that figured out a bunch of things in this game by myself. Of course, through videos, I've learned a lot of the background lore to things, or certain things, but besides that, I've learned a lot, and this is one of the things. Right when you enter this town, there's a lady that's about to get murdered by a Forsworn companion, which, if you don't know what the Forsworn are, they're these outlaws that have their own little sacrificial cult type thing that they do, and this guy, Waylon, ends up being one of them. And he's about to kill that lady. And if you hear him, he says, "I die for my people." And see, and the Forsworn are here in the city. Everybody's freaking out. It's not really an Easter egg, but a lot of people might not witness it at first, right when they walk in.
Me like that. The Dark Brother. What I need is for Elaine Dufont to die. I want him hunted down, and I didn't know it when we were with each other, but Elaine is actually the leader of a band of cutthroats. Their holdup. I want you to go to that ruin. Excellent. But, well, there is one more. If you can. It's Nilsine Shattershield in Windhelm. If Nilsine dies too, I'll make it worth your while.
Alright. So,
are you alright? Did you see what happened?
I don't want to talk to you.
My mother and father.
Okay, now what we get to do is there is a place here, which is nice that we got this mill because now we don't have to go too far. But up here, we actually have to kill another lady, which if we kill her, we end up getting a lot more gold than we get originally, which we still already get a lot. The reason why this is so nice is, well, it's more gold, which comes to being able to get skills up, armor, whatever we need. So as of right now, what we're going to do is we're going to head up to, here, let me get these off. We're going to head up here. Let me see if I'm going the right way. Okay, yeah. So, we're going to head up here to this ruin, which, this is quite easy. I will say that the guy that we have to fight has a fairly decent warhammer that he uses that's a little bit annoying, but otherwise than that, it's kind of just petty banditry. I'm gonna actually see if my companion has
I am an apprenticed wizard,
arrows.
not a pack.
Not really, so
Lead on.
we're not gonna waste our time on the 4 arrows. Another thing that with becoming an assassin that you should always do is get a couple different smells, specifically the bound bow, and either like to your liking of bound sword, bound battle axe, or whatever. I specifically myself love the bound sword because what is that? Oh, I fucking hate ice race. But specifically when you're like low level like I am right now, super annoying to say the least. Light armor, light armor. Okay, this is what you're gonna, since I'm in here, I'm gonna say what skills you're gonna want when you play an assassin build. You're gonna want speech, pickpocket, lockpicking, sneak, light armor, archery, one-handed or two-handed, whatever you're liking. I would say one-handed is better. You can do heavy armor, but again, I would say light armor is way better for that. You might want smithing if you want to make light armor or heavy armor, but I would say you usually can get better armor just by finding it. And what is another one that I would say? I would say Conjuration and Illusion are two. Conjuration, Illusion, and Destruction are the three main spell categories that I would use if I was using magic as an assassin. Specifically because with Conjuring you can do, with Conjuring you can do spells like what I was talking about earlier, the bound weapons. And with Destruction, of course, you're playing as an assassin, you can use like stuff like fire spells or ice spells, whatever to your liking. And with Illusion, you can do spells like invisibility and stuff like that, which pairs in amazingly with stealth. Of course, because you're invisible, hence stealth. But now we're here, or close to being here, I should say. And we're going to be able to knock this out pretty quick. There are enemies outside and inside, and then there is the main person that we're coming for. I actually normally don't do this mission, and I usually don't join the Dark Brotherhood anymore, but this is a specific assassin playthrough, so. And again, be tuned for the next one because we will be doing a what is it called? I can't remember what I was trying to say. Yeah, we'll be doing a mercenary one, and after the mercenary one, there will be a mage one, and so on and so forth. In all, there's going to be this assassin one. That's going to be 10 episodes, which we're already on number 3. There is going to be a mage one, which is going to be 10 episodes as well, which of course we haven't started. And then there's going to be the mercenary one, which in order it will go assassin, warrior, and then mage. Okay. Another thing with this area that I'm going to tell you right now. Oh wait, I forgot. I'm a dark elf, so I'm immune to that. Okay. Always, no matter, it doesn't matter at all what difficulty and what level you are. You can definitely still do these locks. I do master locks and stuff like that all the time. On low levels, like that was an adept one.
Well, you must have made it this far, whoever you are.
Well, like I said, this is gonna be pretty easy from the start. Sadly, that was kind of too easy because he kind of was just talking while we were killing people in front of him until he realized that he was like dead. But anyway, I'm gonna show you guys that. So, Aegis Bang is just target takes 5 points of frost damage to health and stamina, and it does a base damage of 19. Unless, of course, you're upgraded, then it does more damage. But anyway, so that mission, as we can see, is quite easy. Now, literally, all we have to do is go over here to Windhelm, assassinate the lady that she also wants us to assassinate for extra gold, and to build a bigger alliance with her so we can marry her. So then we have more of a connection with her, and it will look good on us in the guild of the Dark Brotherhood. By the way, funny thing is that if you end up going to marry her, and you end up trying to reject her or anything, she actually will send the Dark Brotherhood after you. Believe it or not. What? Dead. Also the reason why you end up with her asking for you to murder that lady is because I'm pretty sure Elaine Dufont was cheating on the girl with that lady that we just killed. So, hence why we killed her. I actually kind of don't want to mess with the guards because they normally are going to be quite hard for us since we are a low level and they normally have a lot of health. As we can see here, it takes probably about a good 10 hits each one. Yeah, as you can see, they hit me 3 times and like I'm down to half HP or a little bit below, so we're just gonna leave and try to run for it. And once we get far enough, we're gonna just teleport or fast travel to the sanctuary. We're gonna get our money for everything we did, and then we're gonna probably end it there after we. Oh wait, we can't go to the sanctuary yet. I forgot. But after we marry, change our character, and finish up with getting our money, then we'll end this stream, and that will be part 3 to our assassin build. Overall, it's been quite fun. I hope you guys have enjoyed it as much as I have. Again, I'm sorry for the technical difficulties with the first video, but as you can see, we're doing pretty good.
The Silverblood Inn has plenty of
Well,
strong drink.
what news? Thank you. And I'll never forget you. Thank you again. Well, yes, why wouldn't I be? It's settled then. Brief as life can be in Skyrim, at least we'll have each other.
So,
no ship.
Check the shipments.
There.
It's nice that we get to marry her from doing this, because it's cool because now we get paired in with being able to make money from the Dark Brotherhood. We get paired in from making money from being able to make a shop with her, and also being able to have that connection and that wholesome part of the game that brings more immersion to the whole aspect of our character. So everything is going quite well, in my opinion. Again, that we're not doing survival yet. Reason being that I've been just waiting to get all this money. So then what we can do is we can do meals. Also, another thing is your spouse will actually, you can ask her every day, or them, not necessarily her, but him or her, whatever.
Ah, you're back. So,
you
how
can
went your
ask
first
them
meal
for
contract?
meals each day,
A
which
bit more exciting
are
than what
the
Nazir's been offering, I'd wager.
they are the highest in like nutrition for your character for the survival.
Oh, now I need your assistance with a It's Cicero, but it's worse. Who is he speaking with? What are they planning? I fear treachery. So you understand my fear. Dear, it'll be no use. Like, inside the night. They'll never think to check it. Who in their right mind would hide inside? Now go, before they meet, and report back to me with whatever you...
Now this mission is going to reveal a lot into the Dark Brotherhood story. So we're going to leave that for next time. And as of right now, what we're going to do is we're just going to go get married. And get a couple different... Why does this look so cool? Oh, but... Oh wait, I actually have to go into the place and get the money. What am I doing? What did she pay us to? 5... What? Wait, did she only give us... Oh... She only gave us her ring. I forgot.
Why are you still standing?
So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna get the money.
Will there... I could do this all day. Here's your payment. Congrats. Here's
like
your
I said, $250 each. That is good, because if you save that up, you'll be rich quick.
Good. And I hope you were careful in that lumber mill. Those splinters and your payment for a job well done.
Alright.
Got people to kill, my friend. Best get to it.
Can we ask him for
So, I'm sorry I don't. Come see me again later.
That's one thing that I really didn't like about this whole thing, is they kind of cut it short. You'll see what I mean when we end up figuring out a bunch of the story from the mission we have to do. But we honestly don't get, sorry, I was checking the time. We honestly don't get a bunch of missions to do. Like, those are like the 3 main contracts, and that's what we're first introduced to. And besides that, we don't get to like keep re-asking for contracts, I don't think. Actually, I'm dumb. I might be wrong, because there's something that happens at the end of the missions that and I think we actually still do get to keep doing contracts, but I'm not 100% sure. But it takes a little bit to get there, and I think that's why I forgot. But again, we might still not be able to. So we're first gonna go down here, and you know, I think our character looks fine actually, because I realized that, like, what am I doing? We only have 1,300. We'd be having to use 1,000. We might as well just go get married and call it good for the stream, and then pick up tomorrow. I won't be able to stream until later in the day, because I do have school, but we will still be able to do that. We are looking quite nice. We actually are going to put on where's her ring? Her ring while we're in here, because it would just make sense to wear her ring that she gave us when we're getting married to her. No, we still have okay. And this is perfect too, because this actually, yeah, well, this is the main part of the stream, and it's about an hour long, so that's perfect.
Blessings of you wish to. Your wedding will. Don't be late. You don't want to miss your own wedding. May you return to her benevolent safety.
We have to wait a while, like a day or so, because they make it to where it's dawn until dusk, like he was saying, which is not actually that way, but you have to wait until exactly 12 at night. If you wait longer than that and you miss it, it actually fails the quest, and you can either redo it or never do it again. But it's a little thing that sometimes doesn't even happen. Who is this?
Congratulations on your wedding. I'm so happy for both of you.
Who the hell is that? And who the hell is this? And who is that? Oh, that's that guy.
Ah, here's the proud groom now. Let's begin the ceremony. It was Mara that first gave birth to all of creation, and
why does
pledged
she
to
look
watch
so much
over
like
us
a wife?
as her children. It is from her love of us that we first learned to love one another. It is from this love that we learn that a life lived alone is no life at all. We gather here today under Mara's loving gaze to bear witness to the union of two souls in eternal companionship. May they journey forth together in this life and in the next, in prosperity and poverty, and in joy and hardship. Do you agree to be bound together in love, now and forever?
I do. Now and forever.
Do you agree to be bound under the... I present the two of you
Congratulations.
with
We're
these matching
married.
rings, blessed by Mara's
Our new
divine
home.
grace.
I'll see you.
All right.
May they
Congratulations
protect
on
each
your
of
wedding.
you.
So as you can see now,
Looks like you've already got someone with you.
A sad time. Honest pay for honest work.
By the way, you can go to this guy for a mission that's very interesting, to say the least. If you guys ever want to do that.
Again. Here, this is fresh. I'll have another meal ready tomorrow.
As you can see, like I was telling you guys earlier, there's that. Last thing we're gonna do, since we didn't go do the face sculpting, which was gonna take a little bit of time anyway, is we're gonna head over and look at the spouse's house in the general area, which is nice because she does live in Markarth, which they normally are quite expensive houses and such. It said that it's key to Hag's Kier, which I think is why it's like her ring is create potions 15% more powerful, because she probably owns an alchemist shop, definitely. So we're gonna save it in here, and we're gonna end it here in a minute after we look around at our new home. So yeah, so we pretty much live inside the shop because she does too. So yeah, this would be my bed and her bed, and so on and so forth.
Divine smile on you, friend.
Alright. I'm gonna save real quick and get to the main screen, and then I will end it after I say a couple different things. So, I just wanted to say that I hope you guys have been enjoying these. Make sure to pick up on the playthroughs. Start at the first one, go through, you know what I mean? Keep it in order, please, because if you don't go through order, it's not gonna make sense at all. But so thank you for watching. Please comment any games you might want me to play, or especially comment how these have been going, if you enjoy them, if they're boring, what I can do to improve them, because I feel they're going pretty good so far. And I will see you guys in another stream today, later on. Again, I'll be doing another build. I'll be doing the next healing build for Dead by Daylight number 2, since we did number 1 today. And I will also be doing another stream for Skyrim part 4, maybe even part 5. We might get into some Titanfall as well. I think Titanfall is going to be something that I'm going to do after I'm done with the Skyrim playthroughs. Actually, once I'm done with all the Skyrim playthroughs, I'm also going to be juggling in Witcher. So anyway, be tuned for all this stuff that's going on. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a good rest of your day or night, and peace.